I am still here in Nandi, going for a morning walk on this beautiful, magical morning. It's basically going to be another hot day. The sun's coming up and I can feel the heat already, but I'm ready for the day, and that has given me the energy to push through. Last night, I visited the Fiji cultural village, and what they do is they put on a show for you of their traditional ceremonies, like the kava ceremony, the mecha dances, the war dances. They put on a buffet, and most importantly, they take you around to different stations and show you the culture and how the Fijian people once lived. If you're in town, check out the Fiji cultural village and or like ceremonies and historical places, because there's a lot to learn here in Fiji. It's not just about the beaches and the beach clubs, there's more to it. So put some time away to understand the Fiji culture. Cheers, a morning cafe latte on day 2. So it's getting really hot. I thought I'd grab a quick coffee before I head out. And I just want to let you know as well, here in Fiji, it's a cash economy. That doesn't mean that they don't accept credit cards or debit cards, but you got to remember there's a surcharge on everything, just like everywhere else. For someone like me that travels a lot, that's getting pretty annoying, because even though cash is king, there's the colourful banknotes, which I'll talk about in a second. Sometimes you want to pay by credit card. Anyhow, the first thing that struck me when I came to Fiji is just how colourful the banknotes are. Look at the $50 note, look at that. Look at the illustration on there. A traditional village and what seems to be like a kava or a welcome ceremony. Love it. You know, their notes are just as colourful as the people and as the country is, and I think they've done well in looking at particular designs and deciding on these bright colours to articulate their money. Bright yellow. Make sure you've got plenty of these in your back pocket when you're travelling. Alright, this morning, do a bit of a bike cruise around the area, see what's happening, see if I can find some good sights. And right behind me is Bicycle Fiji. Let's see if I can jump on a bike for a bit and explore the area on 2 wheels.
If you guys don't have anything to do, if you're staying near Wailoaloa here, we have a bicycle here, meet locals on 2 wheels. Very special price. We have different types and collection of bikes. What's this, brother? Is this YouTube?
Yeah, it's YouTube.
Oh yeah, come check us out. This is my brother right here.
And you know what? Guess what?
Yeah?
I'm here to hire a bike.
Oh! Nice one.
So
nice.
I want you to tell me, and I want you to tell everyone here,
Yeah?
if I'm an older guy, I'm not young and good looking like you, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to go for like about an hour, see some nice places. Where can we go around here on the bike?
On the bike? How many hours we talking about? How long you want to go
Like
for?
1 hour before it
1
gets too
hour.
hot, because it's going to get hot soon, right?
Oh yeah, you can go down this way to Crown Plaza.
Yeah.
There's another beach that side.
Yep.
Much cooler and a very nice view. Or you can go down this way and have a look at like...
Any villages? Are we allowed to go through village or no?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Do you have to ask the chief?
You have to ask the village headman, not the chief. The chief stays on his own, but you have to ask the
headman. All right.
headman.
Okay, but good scenery if I go that way?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, you'll enjoy it.
Good track to ride on?
Yeah. This bike can go anywhere. We have beach e-bike, we have mountain e-bikes.
All right, so there's a
Very,
number of
very
bikes.
powerful.
Are they electric bikes or are they
Oh
mountain
yeah,
bikes?
bro. Those are mountain electric bike. We took them to Nosori Highlands, which
Yeah.
is one of the toughest mountains. And Sambeto, Sleeping Giant.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
I'm going to hire a bike.
Nice.
Let's do this.
Deal, let's go.
Alrighty, we're on bike cam here. I've hired the bike from my friend back at the Fiji Bicycle Centre. And now I'm on my way. It's a bit bumpy, so stay with me guys. I've got a mount on the actual push bike and we're cruising around Fiji Island. The scenes around me are to die for. Luscious fields with banana plantations, sugarcane, wild shrubs, palm trees. The pavements are a little bit rough around here, but I am on a good sturdy mountain bike, even though the camera may be shaking a little bit. But you know what? It's all part of the adventure. Biking through Fiji. This is village life. Rugged roads, small bungalows. Not many people around, although you always do hear the screaming of kids. Not many people around, maybe it's too hot. Very peaceful here out in the village. Everybody loves their gardens. I am absolutely drenched in sweat, so I had to stop and get a bottle of water. But this is the village. This is one of the villages that I've been cycling through. It's very quiet. I'd just say it's mainly people living and working and doing homely things. There's not much going on apart from that. It's been a good cycle though. I've been cycling for about 40 minutes in this heat. The adventures continue. Thought I'd just pop in and say hello. I've come across this beautiful river. I've cycled so far, I've just about come into the heart of the town again, so I'm nearly in Nadi town. You can hear the reggae music pumping from the pickup trucks. You've just got that reggae music all the time, just pumping. BULA.
Which country?
Australia.
Good.
There we go. BULA. They're fixing the roads. So there's a lot of investment going on here. The young chap did tell me that the Chinese government is helping with the roads. Not sure if this is one of those roads they're helping with. BULA! How are we? Fiji number one. Thank you. There we go. Even the workers have got time to say BULA. BULA! What I love about the Fijians is they're always happy. Even when they're walking, they've got a little boom box most of the time, and listening to reggae or some kind of funky R&B music. They definitely know how to fill in their time so they don't get bored. BULA! How are you, sir? I'm trying not to crash. Have a good day.
Have a good day, sir.
There you go, BULA. All the way. I'm telling you, I'm gonna get it tattooed on my forehead. BULA! There we go. So just to give you an indication of how close everything is in Nandi, got it hot. That's the airport right there. So my resort is just about 300 meters that way, maybe 500. The beach is probably 600 meters away, and the airport is right there, sealed off, and the planes actually come through this area, and when they come through, it's loud. So there's a lot of flights here from pretty much all over the world these days. There's a lot of tourism here. Fiji is growing, and so is my hourly bill on my push bike, so I better get back and pay the gentleman for my usage of the push bike. On to different adventures now. BULA. Rightio. Port Denarau. Here I am. Can you get better than this? This is amazing. So this is the main port where you can catch a ferry and go off into the Mamanuskas or Yasawa Islands. I hope I've pronounced them properly. Wow. There's also a, as soon as you walk in, you get, not hassled, but people are wanting to give you travel brochures so you can sail with them out into the islands, out into the ether. But today is going to rain. It looks very overcast, which is good in a way because it's cooled the place down and you get a good view of the beautiful marina. There's restaurants behind me as well. There's hotels. This place is an amazing development. Plenty of places to eat outside. This goes all the way around, look at that. As far as the eye can see that way, restaurants, bars, bonefish, happy hour, endless supply of restaurants to fulfill all of your gastronomical desires. And over here, right behind me, that way, what seems to be private residences, or maybe places where you can hire, maybe Airbnbs. There's someone grinding up here. You know what? I've always said that wherever you go in Asia, there's someone grinding, but you know what? I kind of take that back. If you come to the Pacific, there's someone grinding as well. It seems like that's one noise or event you can't get away from. Plenty of places here to organise your cruise. Look at that, day cruises available in all of these little booths behind me. So you can do a lot of things here. You can go scuba diving, you can go out on fishing charter tours. Look at that. Fishing tours, scuba, day trips, sail out to some island and just sip pina coladas all day. Diving, I can see in front of me. The options are really endless here. So, rightio, so I'm here with Vilisi. Her lovely smile captured me from the moment I saw her. So I said, I'll have a chat with Vilisi and see what is for sale here in your booth.
Yeah, so we are land and sea tours.
Okay.
And the land side of our company, we do e-bike tours. E-bike tours.
E-bike tours,
Yes,
yeah.
and that is it's off the beaten track.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you also have sea adventures?
Yes, that's right. We do private boat charters.
Okay.
Get all the boat to yourself, you and your family or your loved one. We
Yep.
do day cruises, surf tour, fishing trips.
Wow, okay.
And we also do sunset tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
and
good.
that's Salty Dog Adventures.
Okay, and they all take off from here at the marina?
Our boat takes off from Nasoso.
Okay.
That's almost like 15 minutes drive from
Yep.
Denarau Marina.
Awesome.
Yes.
And they can come and see you to talk
Yes,
to you about
definitely.
anything?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Definitely come and see me here at the booth.
Yep.
And also can give a call.
So they just have to look for the nice smile. Okay, awesome. Thank you for
Wow.
giving me an insight into what you guys offer.
Thank you.
I wish you a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, a big adios from your friend, the Hassmeister.